Hi, welcome to automation testing.in. In this video, we will see Python dictionary. So, dictionary is an unordered collection of items. So, you can say dictionary is an unordered collection of items. It represents a group of values as key value pairs. Okay, the values inside the dictionary in the form of key value pairs. Dictionaries are mutable, means you can change the values. Okay, insertion order is not preserved. Heterogeneous values are allowed for both key and values. So for both key and values, the heterogeneous values are allowed. Duplicate keys are not allowed, but values can be duplicate. Means we have key value pairs. Keys should be unique, but value may be duplicate. You can, the means values allows duplicate. Okay. So we'll see by taking some examples. Let's go to the notepad++. So in our previous video, we have seen that set data type. So now we'll see what dictionary. So I'll save it as dictionary data type.py. Okay. So now we'll see how we'll create a dictionary. Creating dictionary. So D is equals to this one empty. Okay. Print of D, print of type of D. Okay. So it is represented using same square bracket which is there in the set. Right. Set. You see that S is equals to this one. But we already seen that when you see empty set, you see that is a dictionary. So we cannot create an empty set like this. If you create like this, that is not set, that is dictionary, that we discussed in our previous video in set. So the same thing, you see that now it is possible as we are discussing about the dictionary. Sorry, Python dictionary data type dot py, you see class dict. So this is what dictionary data type. It is printing empty dictionary, right? So this is how you can create an empty dictionary. And you have one more way. D is equals to dict function, print of D. So when I run this now, so 2 times the empty dictionary. Okay, both the ways. Now this is empty, but what about with key value pairs? Okay, so D is equals to, how you can represent is key colon value. Okay, and comma means this is one key value pair. Okay, and it might be heterogeneous, right? Here I am giving integer, here I am giving string. In the same way, 2 colon TWO, 3 colon 3, something like that. Just an example, key value pairs. So if I print this, it will print as it is. Okay, it will print as it is. You see that this is a dictionary example, okay, with key value pairs. So now how you can add values to a dictionary? Add values to dictionary. First I'll take one empty dictionary, so I'll add the values. D of 1 is equals to 1, means how you'll access the elements in list, right? The same way, otherwise you add the elements in list. The same way, D of 1 equals to 1. this is key and this is value. And the same way, d of 2 is equals to tw, and d of 3 is equals to 3, and d of 4 is equals to 4, and I'll print this d. Okay, I'll print this d, and you can observe the output. You see that same key value pairs with 4 entries. This is 1, and this is 2, and 3, and then 4. Okay, so this is how you can add values to a dictionary. Now we'll see access values from the dictionary. Okay, access values from the dictionary. So I'll take one example. D is equals to, I'll take the same, this dictionary, and then what I'll do, print d of 2. Okay, you need to provide the key. When you give the key, you will get the value. Okay, it should give me this 2. So we'll run this. You see that 2. When you provide, if you want to access values from a dictionary, you need to use key. Okay, key is 2, the value is tw. Okay, so when I try to access the element, which is means the key is not there, 5 is not there. So what happens now? Okay, you'll get a error called key error 5. Okay, key error 5. So you cannot access the values which are not present in the dictionary, and you'll get an error called key error. Okay, so when you're adding values, what is the behavior? Okay, so again I'm saying add values to dictionary. Okay, I'm discussing about the same thing again. When I take this one, t is equals to 1, 2, 3. Okay, d is equal to the same thing I'm taking. Now you observe d of, I'm giving 5 is equals to 5. Okay, and d of 7 I'm giving CEVN 7. Okay, I'll print the d. Okay, I'll print the d, and we'll see what is the output. You see that the same thing, it added 5 and it added 7. Okay, so if key is not available, if key not available, then new entry will be added, otherwise existing value will get updated. Okay, what is the behavior? If the key is not available, 5 is not available, so it will add. 7 is not available, then add. But again, I'm giving, sorry, d of 7 now. D of 7 is equals to SCVEN 7. Now if I print of D, so what happens? 7 already available. Is it going to add again? 7 CEVN, 7 SCVN, both will have? We'll see. Now you see that here CEVN, now it will become SCVEN. Right? So means if the key is already available, if the key is already available, then it will update that value, respective value. Okay, here 7 value is CEVN. Now it is updating to SCVEN. But if you are giving 8, it will add. The reason is the 8 key is not available, means the key is not available. Okay, that is the behavior. So now I want to delete elements. I want to delete elements. So I'll take one example. So D is equals to, I'll copy the same thing and I want to remove. So for that, you need to use del D of 7. And if you print D, now you see the difference. You see that it is giving only till 5. The 7 is deleted. Okay, the 7 is deleted. Now if I try to delete which is not there, del D of something cell 10, and I'll see print of D. So if I run this now, I'll get key error 10. Okay, so you cannot, we got the same error when you try to access. If the value is, if the key is not there, you cannot access. If the key is not there, you cannot even delete. Okay, so you'll get the key error. And then one more method called clear, the same as it is we already seen. So D is equals to, I'll take the same and D dot clear print D. So obviously you should get what? Empty dictionary. You see that? Empty dictionary. Means I removed all the elements. Okay. So length function. I'll take the same thing for length and print len of D. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. So you'll get the value 5. Means how many entries? 1 2 3 4 5. Right, obviously you'll get the length of that dictionary is 5. Okay, so what you can do, another method is get method. Get method also to access the elements. So I'll take the same example. I'll print D dot get of normal bracket parenthesis. Okay, so again print D dot get of 10, which is not there. So previously we got key error when you're accessing, right? Get is also to access. When I'm using this index kind of, means key D of 5, it's not there. I'm getting D of 10 and see the difference. You see that here this is giving me 1, this is giving me none. So you will not get any error when you use get method. Okay, but if you use kind of how you use for index, the same way if you do try to access the elements, that time you'll get key error. Okay, when you'll get this one, if key not present in the dictionary. Okay, so we'll see pop removes and return the element, removes and return the element. So I'll take the same example again. So print D dot pop of 2, and then so what happens? Now I'll try to print the entire D also. So you need to observe this. You see that 2 means it removed and it has given the value. And after that, after removing that two remaining dictionary. Okay, this two removed, the key two removed, the entry. Okay, so if I try to do the same thing which is not there, okay, which is not there, I'll give 6. Okay, I'll give the 6 and we'll see what happens now. You see that key error 6. So you will get the output as key error 6, which is not there. You cannot perform pop on that. So this is pop. It will remove and return that element. So now we have keys. Keys means it will return all the keys. Okay, simple. I'll take the same and print d dot keys. It will give me only keys, not values. Is it? And the output will be like dict underscore keys. And inside the parenthesis, it will come as a list. Okay. So it will give me only keys. And the same way you have values. Return all the values. Okay. So I will do the same thing here. But I'll remove this output. We need to verify what it is. So here, instead of keys, values. So when you run this one, you see that the same kind of output, but with the values. Dict underscore, here keys, here values, and you got all the values. Okay, so that is keys and values. And one more method is copy. So I'll take the same dictionary again, and d1 is equals to d dot copy. So I'm copying from d to d1, and if I print d2 now, so I should get the same output that what d has. Sorry, this is d1. Okay, I'm printing d1. You see that same output with what entries? 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Right, same. So I copied from one dictionary to another dictionary. Okay, so this is all about a dictionary, how you can create dictionary, what are the methods how available in the dictionary, and how you can access, how you can add everything. Okay, so that's all in this video. Thank you for watching this video. So if you like the video, please like the video and share the video, and please do not subscribe to my YouTube channel for further interesting updates. Thank you.